How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I know if you're a golfer, you're curious why you're getting a notification about crypto mining. I'm actually probably going to change the name of the channel. I've found a lot of interest in crypto mining, and I still golf, so I want to kind of do both on the channel. I'm thinking of birdies and blockchains. There's a few really great creators in this space that I enjoy. I look forward to their new posts every day. Hobbyist Miner, I really enjoy. Vosk Coin, of course, I think he's kind of the OG. And Greater Good, one of my favorites. And this video is kind of his fault. I started my crypto mining journey, as I think many people are doing it right now, with a Bitax. Lots of folks are buying these right now. And what they are ASIC miners, application specific integrated chip. And this guy right here, I don't know if we can see it, if it'll focus, but we are mining at about, what does it say? Probably 1.5 to 1.6 terahash right now. Oh, it's really warm too. I gotta cool it down. Actually, maybe we'll do that right now while we're on camera. Yeah, pretty warm. Turn that down a little bit. So let's see what happens here. We get that. Yeah, it's cool. Calm down. It's gonna be good enough to get us through the video. This is actually my 5th Bitax, and kind of a fun little thing. And I'm going to do another video on it. There's an issue called silicon lottery. Like I have 5 different chips, because I have 5 different Bitaxes, and they're actually mining Bitcoin right now, albeit very slowly. And I'm kind of curious if it matters where you buy your Bitax from, to if that translates to particular quality of your Bitax. So I've purchased 2 from Solo Satoshi, link down below. It is an affiliate link. And I've purchased 2 from Bitcoin Merch, also affiliate link down below. I purchased 1 from China. And we're going to do a little benchmarking. Now, they're not all created equally. So as this is the most recent Bitax I purchased, I have the Ice Tower cooling unit on it. And as you can see, cooling is critical with Bitaxes and with ASICs in general. This is not a video about Bitcoin mining, though. It's actually a video about Kaspa Mining. Going back to Greater Good and why this is all his fault is he turned me on to the fact that Kaspa Mining hash rate has fallen off so much that now there is a chance to solo mine and hit blocks. So I have 3 different Kaspa miners. Got a KA Box Pro, which is around 1.3 terahash that I'm getting out of it. And I have a KS0 Ultra, which is around 400 to 500 terahash. Actually, here it is right here. So the 2-hour average is 411, and it is overclocked with PB Farmer software. Don't know that I'd recommend it, quite honestly. Then I have a KS0 Ultra, which runs at pretty consistent 145 gigahash per second. So this one, I had the PB Farmer on it, and it was crashing every few hours and rebooting. So I took that off of there, put the stock firmware back on it, and it has basically been hashing at the same rate and staying on. So on and hashing is far better than a little bit more hashing and resetting. I'll tell you right up front, the results will surprise you. I'm still blown away at the results. So hang around to the end and see if you agree. And by the way, if I'm saying something wrong, I don't have the proper grasp on it, make a comment below. I'm happy to be corrected and educated. So going back to Greater Good and him talking about how the hash rate has dropped off, and what that means is how many miners there are around the world that are currently trying to mine Kaspa coins. But basically what that means to me is as the big boys, these big powerful ASIC miners get turned off because the cost of power is greater than their ability to generate revenue, they turn them off. Well, that to me says, hey, maybe the home miner, which is what I am currently, might have a chance. So I had I bought all of these miners secondhand and at a really good price on eBay. So I think I paid $100 for the KS0 Pro. I probably paid maybe $150 for the Ultra, and I paid $225 for the KA Box Pro. And I got to tell you, I really love the box miners like the KA Box Pro. I really do want to get KS2 Lite or KS7 Lite. They're still commanding a pretty high price, and I don't want to pay that much for something that generates basically you can see here a few dollars to $1 a day. The cost of electricity is a factor, right? I'll tell you that. I wonder if I can show you. I guess maybe it doesn't really matter. My KS0 Pro, it runs around 25 to 50 cents per day to run, and it doesn't generally generate that much income. My KA Box Pro is at my office, and my electricity is part of my lease, so that's good. And my daughter has an apartment where her electricity is included. So if I do get a bigger Kaspa miner, I'll sweet talk her into letting me plug it in there. Because really the cost of electricity is the only real kind of limiting factor here. So do we solo mine? Do we PPLNS mine, or do we PPS plus mine? And so basically solo mining is if you solve the block, you get the entire block reward, which when I started this was around 5 Kaspa coin for each block that you solved. Is now 4.8. There's halvings as it continues to reduce over time. And but the other two, the PPS Plus and PPLNS, more information about those and what they are, because I'm not going to try and stumble my way around them right now, in the link in the description. These are pool mining. So in a pool mine, you're one of many miners who are, as that pool solves blocks, then you get a share proportionate to your amount that you contributed to that solving of that block. So going back to our rewards, how did I do? Okay, so we can see here, starting on the 10th, I got, is that right? 3 blocks that day? 3 blocks that day. On the 11th, I got 1 block. On the 12th, I got 1 block. On the 13th, I got 1 block. On the 14th, 1 block. 15th, 1 block. And the 16th, I got 2 blocks. So then I switched to PPLNS. And we can see here that we just turned this into US dollars. Kind of can't really count that day. So we got 92 cents, 98 cents, 88 cents, 90 cents, nearly $1, and probably $1 here. So that was from the 17th, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it took about 5 days to top up to that 50. And that I think went to 58. I don't need to do the math again, but let's see, 10, 20, 30, 39, 48. Yeah, that one went to like 58, if I remember correctly, before I caught it. Like I probably got there in the middle of the night. And that's the fun thing about crypto mining is these machines are doing it 24/7, assuming you keep them on and keep them tuned properly. So then I switched to PPS profit. And I'll tell you, I was a little surprised at how much faster it went. That's not the great surprise, though. Okay, so now we're looking at 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 days, and 7 days. So I'll tell you, PPS not as good as PPLNS. Now PPLNS is a little bit more of a lottery style. And again, read the description or look at the link in the description below to get a better understanding. But there's a reason why it's in the middle, because it is a little bit riskier. You're going to go a little bit longer time, but you're going to get a bigger reward. And if we look here again, pretty much about $1 a day between those three miners chugging away, $1.13, $1.09, 99 cents, $1.97. So then, I don't know if you're like me, but I do like the idea of the lottery and the high I get from when I hit a block. And so I just went, I'm going to turn them back on to solo mining. And I have to tell you, the result blew me away. So let's go to solo here. Let's see, 28th. So as soon as I turned it on to solo mining, I guess not as soon because it happened. Let's see, no, yeah, 27th. Yeah, there it was. So what is that? 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. got a block. Midnight got a block. 3 a.m. got a block. Noon got a block. 6 p.m. got a block. I mean, they were just popping in. And you can see here what's going on. I'm hitting blocks at a much faster rate, and I'm sure it's because that hash rate is continuing to drop. Those big machines can't afford to mine this coin right now, and I can. So I can find some success. Granted, it's not a lot of money, but when you look at the price of the coin, not financial advice, blah blah blah. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I have a good time with it. And the reward is maybe I get a little extra coin. And if the coin goes up, if you look at the history of Bitcoin, for example, I remember during the pandemic, it was pretty, at the time it felt like it was expensive, like $10,000 a coin, if I remember correctly. And recently it's hit as high as $121,000 per coin. No, I wasn't going to put $10,000 into it during the pandemic. But I might have put $100 into it, or a couple $100 or $500 into it, and would have just continually seen that compound and get worth more and more money. So, what does that all mean? Well, Kaspa right now is like 10 cents a coin. Let's see if we can go to CoinGecko. So if we look at Kaspa, yeah, so it's 9.5 cents a coin right now. But if you're looking at it over time, over the last year, it had a high of 18 cents there, and then a year ago it was even better at 20 cents, so twice as much. And if we go all-time max, its all-time high here at 20 cents. I guess it was about a year ago. But here's the good news about Kaspa is I believe that it has a big upside in that smart contracts start at the end of August, meaning it's going to be basically a utilitarian bed for some other things beyond buying and selling currency. It has a large market cap at $2.5 billion. Is that right? And it gets traded at a pretty high rate at $65 million per day in the last 24 hours. And there's about 26 billion in circulation. So it's not, it is an altcoin. Anything that's not Bitcoin is an altcoin. But it's one of the more used altcoins. And so that's where I am right now. I've got my Bitcoin miners. I've had 6, 7 of those. Right now I am doing about, I guess we can look really quick. This will be another video for later. But right now, I'm running around 16 terahash on those, and not bringing in a lot of money. But again, let's see, what are we doing? I just added a bigger miner to yesterday, so about 24 hours. So we're going to bring in probably about $1 a day in Bitcoin. But I'm just stacking them, because if it does go to 500,000 or it does go to 1 million, doesn't matter what I'm bringing in today. It matters down the road. And I'm having a good time, and I like geeky stuff like computers and stuff. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the Bitcoin miners, the Bitaxes. Please do use the affiliate link. Obviously, it helps us out. And our affiliate links, it does help us out, of course. We do appreciate Solo Satoshi and Bitcoin Merch. Another company I do a lot of work with, or I spend too much money with, is Helium Deploy. I've got a few DPIN miners. We'll do videos on those. There's no shortage of DPIN miner videos, but I kind of want to share with you my experience as someone who's kind of new to the space and some of my learnings around it. If you have questions, I love to chat about it. Go ahead and hit me up in the comments section. I will reply to every comment. I promise. It may take me a day or two, but I'll do it. And remember that all of this is supported by my real estate business. So you're doing real estate anywhere in the world, please reach out. York Team Real Estate. Again, my name is Ray York. I have our real estate business with my wife, Beth, and we have another YouTube channel over there. I guess it would be that way, that way. Anyway, click the link. Go. There's a card up there for that.